The New York Knicks may have just concluded a promising playoff run, but behind the scenes, there's a storm brewing that could shake up the team's internal dynamics. With head coach Tom Thibodeau parting ways with the franchise on Tuesday, whispers of discontent are surfacing, and they involve none other than Rick Brunson, the father of the Knicks' star point guard, Jalen Brunson. Rick Brunson has long been a pivotal figure on Tom Thibodeau's coaching staff, a respected assistant who was seen as a cornerstone of Thibodeau's system. However, recent reports indicate that his influence within the Knicks organization may have become a source of tension, particularly among certain players in the locker room. Rick Brunson's rising influence, a double-edged sword. According to a report from Sam Amico of HoopsWire, several Knicks players have voiced concerns over Rick Brunson's growing role with the team. The nature of their grievances remains somewhat vague, but sources close to the situation suggest that Brunson's influence may have become disproportionate, with some players feeling as though he held too much sway over team decisions. While it's common for coaches to surround themselves with trusted assistants, the notion that a coach's relative, especially one with a personal stake in the team's success, could exert excessive control raises eyebrows. What's more concerning is that reports suggest Rick Brunson's presence has extended beyond just his on-court responsibilities, allegedly permeating into matters of player roles, game strategies, and even front office decisions. One source went as far as to say that Rick Brunson's power within the organization had reached a point where it eclipsed even some of the highest-ranking executives, implying that the father of Jalen Brunson may have become one of the most powerful figures in the Knicks' decision-making process. As the Knicks find themselves in a period of transition following Thibodeau's departure, the question now is, what does this internal friction mean for the future of the team? The Knicks had a solid run under Thibodeau's leadership, but the lack of sustained success, particularly in the postseason, left many wondering if a new direction was needed. However, if Brunson's influence within the organization has caused unrest among players, this could make the front office's task of finding a new head coach much more complicated. In the world of professional sports, especially in New York, the spotlight is relentless. With the Knicks' eyes set on a new coach, their next move will not only determine the future of the team, but also the future of Rick Brunson's involvement. Will the franchise decide to let his influence linger, or will they sever ties with one of the most polarizing figures in their midst? Looking ahead, uncertain future for the Knicks. At this stage, the situation remains fluid. The Knicks front office, led by team president Leon Rose, is likely assessing the impact of the current power dynamics before making any major decisions. The presence of Rick Brunson could either prove to be a valuable asset, given his familiarity with the team and his connection to Jalen, or it could continue to fester as a source of division, undermining the team's cohesion and focus. As for Jalen Brunson, his allegiance to his father is undoubted. But how long can a player maintain equilibrium between personal ties and professional responsibilities, especially when it affects the broader team culture? It's a delicate balancing act that will ultimately define the direction the Knicks take in the near future. For now, Knicks fans will continue to watch as the drama unfolds, eagerly awaiting the next chapter in the organization's quest for relevance in the NBA. Whether that includes Rick Brunson or not remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. This franchise is at a critical juncture, and the next few months could prove pivotal in shaping its future trajectory. Will the Knicks embrace a fresh start with a new coach and clear hierarchy, or will Rick Brunson's shadow continue to loom large over the franchise? Only time will tell.